Okay, so Cinderella for a day. We had a suggestion that we start an essay contest and try to find some girls in our community that were doing the things that we are hoping that this project inspires. And so that's what we did this year. And so we put together some questions and we put out a request for applications, and we got back 18 applications. And it was very, very difficult to choose just one. Very difficult. So many girls are doing so many great things, and I was not prepared for how tough it was going to be to just choose one. But one girl did stand out above the others.
When you found out about writing the essay to be Cinderella for the day, how excited were you to find out that you won?
I was really excited to find out that I won because I was waiting anxiously to figure out who had won.
So exciting.
Hello?
Hi, is Mariah available?
No. Can I take a message?
Sure. This is Mandy Sawyer calling from the Cinderella Project.
Okay, this is her mom.
Hi. We just really wanted to get in touch with her. Do you know when she'll be available?
She may have her sister's cell phone. Hello?
Hi, Mariah.
Hello?
Hey, Mariah, it's Mandy Sawyer with the Cinderella Project.
Yep.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I was just calling because we read through your application for Cinderella for a day. Very exciting stuff in there, and I just wanted to let you know that we decided to choose you.
Yay!
Yay!
I've been waiting to wonder for a week or so. I'm so excited.
Yay! Oh, good. I'm so glad. So we're very excited. We voted, and we just felt like that you would be a great choice, and we really were inspired by your story and think it could be a really good match for us, for you.
Thank you.
Yay!
I first learned about the project in 8th grade when Mandy came to our school to talk about it. And then in 9th grade, when it came around, we had a lot of advertisement at school about it. And I first came here to pick a dress. There was a lot of dresses to choose from, and I didn't realize there would be that many, so it was a really hard decision. There's a lot of people here willing to help and make sure you had like the perfect day for prom. When I was born, I only was born with 3 toes, and my right leg was shorter than my left, so one of the option that they chose to do was to amputate my leg. I've had probably 15 prosthetic legs since then. I'm 16 now, and there's a lot of things you had to overcome with it. I had to learn to walk with a prosthetic. I had to learn to do everything else every other kid could do, and I could do everything that they could all do. I just had to learn how to do it differently or take longer to learn how to do it. My leg hasn't stopped me do anything. I played sports all through elementary. I still play sports now. I drive, I swim, I rock climb. I do anything anybody else can do. It doesn't really stop me. Some people look at me differently, but it just makes me stronger. I'm a cheerleader at Mount View, and as part of cheerleading, you always go back and help with middle school if you want to. And one of the things I chose to do this year was go back and help with middle school because art season was over and I missed cheering, so I decided that would be a good idea. And I think it was last year, a 7th grader was afraid to cheer because she had been in a car accident and she needed skin grafts, and she had some scars on the back of her leg. So she was worried people would make fun of her in her skirt. So their coach introduced me to her and showed her that people didn't make fun of me for having a prosthetic leg, and they wouldn't make fun of her. And the people in our school were really supporting about how amazing it was to be able to cheer with going through all that stuff. And if somebody was worried about not being able to go to prom because they didn't have money or didn't feel like they were pretty, then Cinderella Project's a great thing for them because they make sure you have all the accessories, they make sure you have a beautiful dress, and make sure that you'll have a really good day, and they'll look at you differently for that day.
Do you think that these dresses are fine enough and beautiful enough that when you walk in to prom with your date, you are going to feel literally like a princess or Cinderella?
I do feel like that. They're in really good condition, and usually there's more dresses here than there are in any dress stores I've ever been to. So there's a big selection.
For some people, prom may just seem like,
rite of passage that many girls choose to participate in. I work with high school girls every day as a guidance counselor, and I know the impact that this project can have on high school girls, having them realize that there are people in this community, adults in this community, that care about them, that want them to feel beautiful, that want them to feel worthy of all of this time and effort that this project takes. So it's about more than a prom dress. Yes, we're giving them dresses, but we're also giving them a message that they're important, that we care about them, that they are worthy of our attention. And to see this project grow and grow over the years, and to have girls now volunteering with us because they feel it's important for them to give back to their community, is really what this project is about.
I think it's important to do community service as a teenager because the more community service you do, the more you give back to your community. It makes people in your community's lives better and easier, so it's less they have to do to make sure they have all the things they need, or to, if somebody needs extra help, it's important to help them, to be like, your community is like your big family.
One stipulation that we at the Cinderella Project believe in is our pay it forward concept. And we didn't coin the phrase pay it forward, but we do believe in the concept of helping girls have the opportunity to give back to their communities. And so they pay nothing for a dress. They come, they receive a dress, they leave, and we ask them to do something for their community in return. That might be something small, like paying for their coffee for the person behind them in line. Or it could be something big, like starting a Cinderella project in their community when they're older. It could mean that they volunteer somewhere, or that they do something to make somebody's day a bit brighter. But that's how community building happens, and that's how we instill in our youth the importance of caring about others. And that's one of the key components to the Cinderella Project that I wholeheartedly believe in, and I hope will continue on for years and years.
As one of our projects this year, for my health teacher and I, were to collect tabs off the top of cans to donate to the Shriners. I decided to do this because the Shriners has done a lot for me, and I wanted to give back to them. One of the ways we're going to start it was to get big water jugs to put around our school to make posters so students will know to bring in tabs so we can get a lot to donate to them. They're a nonprofit organization, so all the little bit of extra things that they get will help them to make other children's lives better.
We want to promote these girls and have them feel like they're beautiful. They are beautiful. And we don't know what they walk in the door, what their sign, if they were wearing a sign, what that might say. But we know that once they're here, we want them to feel like they are the most important person in the room. And so that's what we do every year, and I hope that we can do it forever.